Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this from. Massive breaking news today. There has been some breaking news there in terms of Liverpool's search for Jurgen Klopp's replacement, and there has been a verbal agreement in principle between Liverpool and Ruben Amorim. Amorim wants to join Liverpool next season, and Liverpool was pushing for him in the last 3 weeks. He didn't sign the contract until 2027. Final negotiations with Spawn are still pending. It's not a done deal yet. More steps needed. Deal can still fall through with Chelsea and Bayern Munich also interested in the Sporting Lisbon manager. But this was all reported from Sky Germany. And Sky Germany, they were right about Xabi Alonso, weren't they? About Xabi Alonso were checked in Liverpool and were checking Bayern Munich to stay at the Everton for another year. So they were right about that. We still don't know if it is true because it is from Sky Germany, and you would think Fabrizio Romano probably has more of knowing, as he is quite reliable, Romano, in terms of foreign news, isn't he? So, and this is from Sky Germany. I wouldn't think Sky Germany would have anything to do with what's going on at Sporting Lisbon, if I'm being honest with you. I think Fabrizio Romano will know more because he covers all the foreign needs. But it's these journalists for you. I mean, Fabrizio Romano, he doesn't know what he's talking about in terms of between Premier League clubs. He always gets it wrong between the Premier League clubs. But Romano does get it right when it's a Premier League club and a foreign club. He does get it right for Fabrizio Romano, so I will give him that. And Ruben Amorim, obviously, I'm not trying to get excited too quickly because this was my number one choice. I never wanted Xabi Alonso. I've always wanted Ruben Amorim for years. I actually wanted him for a couple of years now. When I think it was when someone asked me a question, who do you want to replace Jurgen Klopp once Jurgen Klopp does leave? Because this was before Jurgen Klopp obviously did his announcement, and I said Ruben Amorim, he would be perfect, a perfect replacement. Not obviously he'll play the same style as Jurgen Klopp, because Ruben Amorim does play a 3-4-3, and I think that will suit Liverpool. I honestly think that will suit Liverpool, in my opinion, 3-4-3 with the players we have got in the squad. Imagine Trent and Robertson as the wing backs. Imagine Ruben Amorim putting Inacio with him to play that left centre back role alongside Van Dijk and Konate. I mean, people are saying first Van Dijk will leave because Jurgen Klopp's leaving. I don't agree. I think Mo Salah will leave. I do think Mo Salah will leave. I don't think Van Dijk will leave, in my opinion. I think it'd be more likely Mo Salah who will leave. Not because he don't like the manager, I just think Mo Salah. We've seen it before in the last 2 summers, haven't we? Where Sadio Mane left in the summer of 2022. Then the year after for me, Mo left. So I do think at the end of the season we do see Mo Salah leaving, unfortunately. Because I think Saudi will still be interested in Mo Salah. And it's a great move for Mo Salah to obviously escalate his popularity, of course. And he is obviously a Muslim, of course, and Saudis are. That's it. That is their religion in Saudi, Muslim. So Salah will be the most popular player ever in Saudi to play in Saudi because of his religion, of course. So I think it's a great move for Mo Salah, and I won't really criticise him for doing that. To be honest with you, after what he's done for Liverpool as well, Mo Salah. And Ruben Amorim also Luis Diaz, Darwin Núñez, former Portuguese league players, of course. Diaz used to play for Porto. Núñez used to play for Benfica, especially when Ruben Amorim was obviously in charge, of course. They were around back then in the Portuguese league. So Luis Diaz been in for Venezia, but I think Luis Diaz, what's quite interesting is Luis Diaz's agent is the same agent as Ruben Amorim as well. So I think Diaz will stay now at Liverpool. I think Ruben Amorim will probably get the best out of Diaz as well. I think he'll get the best out of Núñez. I'm not saying Jurgen hasn't got the best out of them, but obviously Ruben Amorim being the Portuguese lead, he'll have that. He'll know how to get the best out of Diaz and Núñez. Diogo Jota, Portuguese, of course. Ruben Amorim is Portuguese as well. And I think that's probably going to be the front three for Liverpool under Ruben Amorim. I think it'll be Jota, Núñez and Diaz as the front three next season. And obviously, I think Ruben Amorim will probably get his own players as well. I think he takes Nacio with him to Liverpool. And we have scouted Nacio for the last couple of years now as well. So maybe a coincidence. I think not. And I'm trying not to get excited. Not trying not to get excited because it's not done just yet. It's just the latest news. It's getting close now, you have to say. I think everyone said it would be Ruben Amorim if they didn't get Xabi Alonso as well. And he's one of the most exciting managers in Europe, in my opinion, Ruben Amorim. Yeah, I mean, some people call him the next Jose Mourinho. Hopefully not in terms of his style, not in terms of his part in the box. But I think the main by, obviously, the next Jose Mourinho, I think, by saying he could win trophies at Liverpool. And I think he will. I think he will win trophies at Liverpool. I actually think Liverpool will continue winning trophies after Jurgen Klopp as well. Especially if we have a look at Ruben Amorim's resume. At Prada, he won the League Cup, the Portuguese League Cup with Prada in 2019-20 season. And now we look at what he's done at Sporting Lisbon. He won the league for the first time, was it in 19 years for Sporting Lisbon, something like that. Won their first league title. And now Sporting Lisbon are of course top of the league as well. 4 points here, top of the Portuguese league. Sporting Lisbon do have a game in hand as well, over Benfica, the closest chances. Sporting Lisbon, they've obviously retained the Portuguese League Cup as well under Ruben Amorim, of course, as well. So back-to-back League Cups over in Portugal. And they won the Supertaça as well. In terms of his individual awards, he was Manager of the Month in the Portuguese League for February 2021, April 2021, October and November 2021, September 2023, December 2023, and January 2024. And he was obviously Manager of the Season in the Portuguese League for when obviously Sporting did win the league, of course. And of course, they did the double, didn't they? Sporting Lisbon, they did the double in that 2020-21 season as well. I'm not sure if that was without fans, to be honest with you. I think it might have been without fans as well. So, fair play. Because Sporting do have, obviously, a good fan base as well. And it makes me think, was Xabi Alonso ever a candidate? I don't think he was. That's just my opinion. I personally think Ruben Amorim was always number one choice. Because I think Liverpool knew Jurgen was leaving before Jurgen announced it. Yes, be real. I think they knew around October, November time that Jurgen was leaving. And I think that's where all the stout started. And that's where I think all the stout would have started with Ruben Amorim as well. Michael Edwards, Richard Hughes, Eden, I think that would have been all sorted, all done before the Jurgen announcement. Before Jurgen announced he was leaving. Michael Edwards, he's very smart as well. We saw the signs Michael Edwards made at Liverpool with all the data he acted as well. He never did anything wrong really, recruitment-wise. And Ruben Amorim screams to me a Michael Edwards choice for me, because Michael Edwards would have done a lot of scouting in terms of transfers. Pretty sure he would have went to a few Sporting games as well. When he was at Liverpool, Michael Edwards, in terms of transfers. And I think Ruben Amorim is definitely Michael Edwards' choice for me. And I think it's the perfect choice, in my opinion. I think it's the right choice for me. He's one of the best man management managers out there, Ruben Amorim as well. And I like a lot about Ruben Amorim. I do like a lot about Ruben Amorim. He's very exciting. In terms of his style, I think they do like to press forward, Sporting Lisbon as well. Not quite like Jurgen Klopp style, but they do press forward a lot, Sporting Lisbon. So, and then that's perfect, isn't it? Because we've already got players who can do that job already. But Ruben Amorim, he is going to have his own players to put in as well. He will want his own players to put in. So we may see a few changes in the start 11, which that won't be against, to be honest with you. Maybe Van Dijk will, who knows, but I don't see it. I think he'll be Mo Salah will definitely maybe there will be a Mo Salah replacement from Ruben Amorim as well. Maybe like a Pedro Neto, someone like that. Only thing with Neto is his injury prone, isn't he? But he is some player though, isn't he? Pedro Neto. And Ruben Amorim will have a player in mind. Of course, Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes will obviously suggest a few players to him as well. We've already been in with Anthony Patterson, the Sunderland goalkeeper as well, which screams to me that Kelleher will probably be even in the summer. Not in a bad way. I don't think it's in a bad way. Kelleher's done brilliantly since he had stepped in for the injured Alisson. But you just know Kelleher will. I think Kelleher even had a discussion last summer, didn't he, that he wanted first team football. So Kelleher will probably get first team football at another Premier League club in the summer. And probably Anthony Patterson will be happy. I think he'll be happy to be number 2 to Alisson as well. So it's for an exciting time. If it is Ruben Amorim, of course. And my final thoughts on this, there weren't really any other choices really that screamed out to me. Since the Jurgen Klopp announcement, I've always said, Ruben Amorim for me, perfect for me. He'd be my choice. And I think I put Xabi Alonso just behind Ruben Amorim. Obviously, Xabi Alonso wants to stay, and I think that's the right choice for Xabi Alonso. I think Ruben Amorim is better still than Xabi Alonso, because just on the fact that Ruben Amorim's still done more than Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso, he's done amazing this season, hasn't he? Xabi Alonso with Bayer Leverkusen to end the season unbeaten, winning the Bundesliga. But I always thought, can Xabi Alonso back it up? I want him to back it up, because that's this one season for Xabi Alonso. We need to see him have another season, in my opinion. So, and Ruben Amorim's perfect. He's done more. He's done more for me. Well experienced in Europe as well. More experience in Europe, and maybe if Bayer Leverkusen don't want to win the Europa League, then I will say, you know what, Xabi Alonso, he is the man to probably take over at Real Madrid potentially. But yeah, it's still a bit step up in my opinion, Leverkusen to Madrid. But yeah, there weren't really any other choices. Roberto De Zerbi would have been a massive red flag for me. Massive red flag. He just seems to have an ego about him, De Zerbi, when he's done nothing. Let's be real. He's done nothing. He's won nothing. He's done nothing as a manager. Okay, fair play. He qualified for Europe, Brighton. But again, was that all Graham Potter's work? Graham Potter basically made that squad. Let's be real. And Roberto De Zerbi now trying to take all the credit. And so yeah, De Zerbi is a massive red flag, and the way And to be fair to Brighton, I think Brighton may want to get rid of him now because De Zerbi's not really committed through to Brighton. He's saying, "Oh, he wants ambitions and all that," and he's saying it without saying it. He is saying that Brighton don't match his ambitions, and I mean, and plus he doesn't ask none, does he? De Zerbi does not ask none at any job. Probably 2 years, max, and that is 2 years for De Zerbi. So yeah, he's a massive red flag if you want to point him. Massive red flag. But I think he'll go to Chelsea. I think Roberto De Zerbi will go to Chelsea. It's nailed on, isn't it? I think it's nailed on. Chelsea just have an obsession with Brighton, Caicedo, Chelsea's recruitment as well. The recruitment staff from Brighton as well. Cucurella just seem to have the obsession with Brighton. And apart from that, there weren't really much choices, were there? Let's be real. I think that's a good thing, though. I think that is maybe that is a good thing, though, that you still got that one choice, where you, and which just said to be Ruben Amorim. I feel it was Ruben Amorim right from the very start. I didn't believe it was Xabi Alonso. And Julian Nagelsmann, again, but Julian Nagelsmann would have been arriving yet, wouldn't he? If we would have got him. Because with how far Germany would have got in the Euros, you would think they would have got far in the Euros, in the whole tournament in summer. Julian Nagelsmann wouldn't be back till the middle of July to take over at Liverpool. So I think it's perfect to get Ruben Amorim. Ruben Amorim's the perfect choice to get in. End of the season, have his farewell with Sporting, come over to Liverpool, and he can have the whole summer to prepare. Because that's the danger of getting Julian Nagelsmann for me. And plus, Julian Nagelsmann, I still need to see more from Nagelsmann as well. He's done a great job at Red Bull Leipzig, but again, it's a bit like Pochettino. What's he won? I mean, it's all right. It's okay to easily win the Bundesliga. Let's be real, it is easy to win the Bundesliga. I'm still waiting for Nagelsmann to do something to prove that he can manage a top club with respect to Red Bull Leipzig. So yeah, I'm happy. I'll be happy if it's Ruben Amorim. I'll be absolutely delighted. I'll be buzzing if it's Ruben Amorim, because he's always my choice. He was always my choice for the last couple of years. I will make an admission. I did want Erik ten Hag when he was at Ajax, of course. When he was at Ajax, I did want Erik ten Hag. I will make an admission. But now, obviously, when he went to Man United, then I moved on to Ruben Amorim because he went to Man United and that was it, basically. And I still think Erik ten Hag can be a good manager at Man United. It's not actually his fault. I think Manchester United are just a mess at the top of the club, which is affecting Erik ten Hag. Still, same old players. Yeah, I've said it previously. I've not. Same old players are still there that threw previous managers on the bus as well. And the recruitment at Man United. And let's be real, even if Manchester United do sack Erik ten Hag, Liverpool are in a better position than Manchester United. Manchester United, you're just taking over a mess, in my opinion. And there's no point in sacking ten Hag, in my opinion. Once Manchester United sort themselves out with the head of recruitment, give Erik ten Hag another chance to obviously back himself with that backing. So, and yes, be real, I know I've waffled on for too much, and the final words on this, Jurgen Klopp had to take over a mess at Liverpool. Ruben Amorim, if it is him, he doesn't actually have to take over a mess, because Jurgen Klopp has already started the rebuild for Liverpool this season. I think Liverpool overachieved this season massively. This season. Unbelievable. When it's our rebuild season as well, and we're still within a huge chance of winning the league and winning the Europa League as well. Already won the Carabao Cup as well. Ruben Amorim, all he needs to do really is probably put in a couple of the players he wants in, and that's it. And Liverpool are ready to go, in my opinion, for next season. It's not like a complete rebuild that Amorim has to take over. So perfect. That's why Ruben Amorim probably is wanting to join, because he'd be thinking, all of his Christmases have come at once. Thinking, oh my god, look at this squad I've got. Look at the youngsters up and coming as well, at Liverpool. All I need to do is just bring this on the phone to Michael Edwards. Yeah, I only want a couple more players in, to couple of my own players in, and then yeah, boss, yes, no. So yeah, but that is the breaking news. I've waffled on too much for 20 minutes. And the breaking news is a verbal agreement has been reached between Liverpool and Ruben Amorim in principle. Feel free to leave your thoughts down below. Is Ruben Amorim the perfect replacement for Jurgen Klopp? And all we're waiting for now is an official announcement of him becoming the next Liverpool manager, which will probably be in the next couple of weeks, if all goes well, of course. But Ruben Amorim, we do need to be respectful. Ruben Amorim is still Sporting Lisbon manager and still has a job to do at Sporting Lisbon. So, but take care, stay safe, see you later. Feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments.